Jamaal Williams going to the Saints on a 3-year, up to $12 million, $8 million guaranteed deal. So it's kind of this weird. The hardest part, I think, for me in regards to like falling in love with players is obviously when they get traded away. Like it's tough. It's tough when you fall in love with this guy who is productive on the field, but also their authenticity, who they are, their integrity, the human side of them. When you fall in love with that aspect, right? So first and foremost, I just want to say a thank you and a farewell to Jamaal Williams. Listen, man, you got your deal. You got your deal, and it's 3 years. You got that. It's incredible for Jamaal. And it's tough as a Lions fan when you see that you're losing this key integral piece to the heart, like the actual heart of the squad. So losing Jamaal in that capacity is just tough. However, my friends, Lions fans, like whether we want to face it or not, and we should be all about it, David Montgomery is a better player. David Montgomery is a better running back. He just is. Like Montgomery, his production, and like really you look at him, he's ranked 5th overall in the NFL as, through running backs for being able to miss tackles, being able to shed tackles, right? So here he is turning what would be 3-4 yard gains into 7-9 yard gains. Like that's incredible, the productivity of him in the backfield, plus the fact that he is also a receiving running back. He is skilled on the receiving side. And one thing that we noticed was like, when you saw the offense get out there, if it was Swift or Williams, you sort of knew the packages that could be coming your way. Obviously, Ben Johnson is a genius and would throw the book at people. But you and I, we had a feeling, at least I had a feeling like, all right, well, we see Swifts out there, so chances are, and you just sort of saw it all unfold before your eyes before the play even happened. And what's great about bringing in Montgomery is you're bringing in a running back who is skilled as a receiver as well. He's got hands. And so now that combination, that dual threat of Swift or Montgomery is huge. And there's an aspect to it that I think a lot of people will enjoy as Lions fans. There's a lot to get hyped about. David Montgomery's power, his balance, his legs, like, yeah, sure, you might look and point to, like, wow, he's not that fast. Well, was Williams? Not really when he got into the open field. Like, yeah, he could get going, but, I mean, it's not Swift. And so, sure, Montgomery may not be super fast once he gets past the line, once he gets out there in the open field. However, he is able to make defenders miss early. He's able to gain that extra yardage. Montgomery is the better running back. And some people might point and be like, well, you're willing to spend, up to $18 million for a 3-year deal. You could have got Jamaal for 12. I get it. But we are trying to build a Super Bowl caliber team. Like, you want to win the division? You want to win one playoff game for the first time in 30 years? You want to have a shot at the Super Bowl? These are the moves you got to make. And Brad Holmes is doing it. They are integral to building either a dynasty or a team that can go on a friggin' run. And David Montgomery is that. Behind our O-line that's already giving you 4 yards that are there, let's make it 8. Let's make it 9. Let's make it 12. Like, the possibilities with this young 25-year-old dude are, they're incredible. They're there for the taking. It's free yardage on the ground from him versus Jamaal. And I love Jamaal, and I don't want that to get missed here. You all know that I was like, he's a guy worth re-signing. If the money is right, if we're able to come to it, I think he's a guy. Because, hey, you can't measure the intangibles. But with what we can measure and the stats, Montgomery's the better running back, and he's going to give us a greater shot at where we want to go. And personally, I want the division. Personally, I want that playoff win. Personally, I want the friggin' Super Bowl. Montgomery is a piece that can help get us there, in which we just couldn't get over the hump with Williams. So congratulations, though, and a very fond farewell to Jamaal, like Bilbo Baggins style. Happy 111th birthday. I don't know. Cut me some slack. It's been a bit since I've been at this. So, hyped. You should be too. Yeah, it's tough, but David Montgomery's the way to go. But that is it. That is it for today. Drop your thoughts in the comments, how you feel about Jamaal moving on, getting that Saints deal, and really bringing in Montgomery. Let me know how you feel. We'll talk about it. We'll do it. We'll just keep doing what we do because that's how you do it when you do it. Just do it. Nike, oh, am I getting sued? Maybe. Or are you sponsoring me?